Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, and this last week's been a little uneventful, really. Not a lot going on. I haven't got any new animals in. Right now, what we're doing is there's a mitt class going on inside. And as we pass here, I've got to make sure I show Manya. Manya, how are you doing, girl? Because I didn't show her in the last video. Hey, girl. How you doing? Are you doing all right? Yeah, you're a little frosty. It was cold overnight, wasn't it? So we're doing this mitt class, and how that came about was there was a woman, the woman that's putting on the mitt class, actually contacted us because she had a there was an injured fox, and she didn't know what to do, and Tara gave her some pointers on how to take care of him, and he seems to be doing excellent. And she was telling us just inside how I guess she was been setting up a camera to document and take pictures and videos, and this little fox keeps on stealing her stuff. So taking the camera and taking, I don't know, some shoes, I guess, that are around. And they seem to be going missing. So this little fox is hoarding things and putting them in his den. So it's kind of cute. So we're going to go in and have a look at the animals and see how everybody's doing. Now, something we noticed last night is I've been lowering the temperature in the building to get it very close to 0 degrees to reduce the humidity in here and get as much ventilation as possible. And this is our water system here. It actually froze right here because it was 0 degrees. This isn't frozen anymore, but we had frost sitting in the bottom of it. Oh, and it's high, guys. You guys keep jumping out, don't you? You're just so happy. You're just so happy. So Muscovy ducks like to talk. They have this infatuation with just communicating and talking. It's hard to say what they're actually saying, but they're very happy, aren't you guys? Yes. So all of our Muscovies are inside, and Tara had moved around a few, so all the Muscovy ducks are in this area now. You can see Drake here, and we've got Hunter back there, and we've got Josh. No, sorry, that's Josh. That's Hunter. Getting everybody all mixed up here. And Fernando, how you doing? You guys, you're so happy. You want to go in? Here, look. Look, go inside and talk to the other ones. They keep on jumping out. Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in. Okay. Now that they're close. Okay. So now they should start talking to everybody else. No, not a whole lot. Oh, a little bit of, there we go. A little bit of talking. Everybody's starting to do their little communicating. You know, you wonder what they say. They say, where were you? What was out there? What's going on? Oh, so exciting. Roosters. So we have this rooster. We had a bunch of roosters that came in. Tara went to an auction, and what does she come home with? She comes home with roosters. So we've got a bunch of roosters. This one here has been fighting. You can see there's a little bit of blood on him. He's fine. He's not bleeding now. He's just bloodstained. But what had happened was we've got this rooster over here who likes to fight. Don't ya? So these roosters, they'll go outside when it warms up. Right, Lucy? But for now, we're trying to keep the peace in the building. So, okay. And the girls. What are the girls doing? So our fan is up there. It's off right now. So I've made some adjustments to it. And that's always kind of the case, right? What are you doing? Now, some of the girls that come out and visit on Sunday, they come out and they give all kinds of treats. I pointed this out before that here's a piece of pumpkin in there. and there was an apple, and I was actually going to bring out some treats and feed the animals, but here are carrots and apples and broccoli. So you guys get spoiled, don't you, Lucy? Yes, you get spoiled. You do. So outside, so what can you expect when you come and visit the 10-acre woods? Well, when you go out to see the animals, they all come running. Although, it looks like right now they're eating their treats. Usually that's why they come running. Right, Barry? How are you making out? Yeah. Is that good hay? Now, something that actually did happen this past week was, you can see it's nice and sunny out today. It's not bad. It's minus 20 Celsius. It was minus 29 with a minus 40, I think, wind chill last night. And it was cold. What was that? That was 2 days ago. That would have been Friday, was Groundhog Day. Now, we don't have a groundhog here. So I was thinking about maybe doing something. Last year I had the little stuffed animal groundhog that I hid over top of the, I was over just on the other side of the hill over there. The girls were up on the deck watching and laughing at me, but it was something cute, something different to do. So 6 more weeks of winter, because it was cloudy. So therefore the groundhog doesn't see his shadow. In Manitoba here, we don't actually have a real live animal. It's a puppet, and it's called Manitoba Merv. So I thought of doing something like 10-acre Turbo. 10-acre Turbo didn't see his shadow. Well, you can see there's a shadow over there now. But of course that was a couple days ago. So if that is the case, mid-March, we're gonna get summer. Or, well, we're gonna get spring anyway. This stuff's gonna warm up. And we're at the point, Tara and I were just discussing the other day, how, you know, it's at that point where we just want winter to end. You know, it's cold. We got lots of things, exciting things to do this summer. Lots of construction. We're going to be building some more fences to close in the 10-acre woods, and build an enclosure over top of here. So lots of things to do. Right now it's kind of a little bit of this. Everybody's just waiting for it to end. Carl's doing a good, he's over at about 2 miles away in southeastern Manitoba. So we have here, little Billy is the only boy that's in here right now, and Carl went out to meet some other girls. So he'll be back in about six weeks or so. Means you guys are loving those little carrots, aren't you? And the bunnies, of course, too. So those are the female bunnies. The male bunnies are already all gone from inside, and we decided just to keep these guys out. Because how fun is that? Staying outside. Yeah. Was that a snow pea? Literally in the snow, and it's a pea. And if we're quiet enough not to disturb them, we have the Pot-Bellied Pigs. This is where they stay. I don't blame them. It's nice and warm in there. And Billy will often go and sit on top of them or lay on top of them to keep warm. Now, the goats. So I've been showing some of the goats here. This is food bulge on this side. And look, there's some baby bulge over on this side. So that's kind of exciting. So that's Snow. And Blackie, she's showing pretty good. So you can see this would be her food bulge over here, and this is her baby bulge over here. And Patches, yeah, no, she's showing signs there as well. So it looks like we're gonna have some babies, right, Patches? Yes. And the sheeps. The sheeps are funny. Quite funny animals. All right, let's go inside. And Barry, you're just, I don't know. You're just the funniest. Look, Hi is back out of his pen. They seem to jump out quite a bit. They like being around people, what can you say? Last video I talked about doing a live feed on the goats, so I'm still working on that. What I want to do is these cameras, these ones aren't the better ones. I've got some better ones in the house, but I'm going to mount that probably up into this area here to shine down into this area. We'll get all this stuff all cleaned up and moved out and organized, possibly even down in one of those pens down there. So that's where we're going to put the girls come March, so in about another month. And I've got something on order to hook up these special cameras. It's called a BNC connector, and it connects to an adapter, which then connects to a computer. I do computer repair and computer building for fun, so I have a few computers sitting around. So what I'll do is I'll hook that up inside the building, and I'll run a cable out here, and we'll see what we can do. My upload speeds aren't great as I'm out in the country. But I just checked the Enola Community Club, and they have upload speeds about 40 times faster than me. So I should be able to call my internet service provider and get them to up that. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get some faster upload speeds and get a nice clear live broadcast of the goats, so you can check in on them and see how they're doing. Something else that I had comments about, I didn't realize it, and it's the first time I've ever heard of it, is apparently I sound like the comedian, actor, songwriter, singer Jack Black.
For the premiere of Jumanji right across the street, they shut down Hollywood Boulevard, and I was feeling pretty good about that we were taking over because only once in a while do they shut down the whole Hollywood Boulevard for an event.
Right.
That's when you know you hit the big time.
And nobody's ever told me that I sound like Jack Black. I don't know if it's because I'm just getting over a little bit of a flu, but no, it's very interesting. So I can maybe do some voiceover dubbing for him. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing the animals, getting a little update on the Muscovies, as well as on our girls. Carl is doing well. We got an update from him. Apparently, the two little girls that he is out with weren't in heat, but as soon as the female goats smell the musk of the male stud, they go into heat, and the two girls have actually gone into heat. Sounds like everything's going as planned. He's doing his job, and he's probably going to come back, I figure probably in about 4 to 6 weeks, whenever they feel it's good for him to come back. But they say things are looking good. So Carl will have some other babies out in southern Manitoba. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.